Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the LA Chargers. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Play action, McCarthy. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Milton has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the D-tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. 2nd and 13. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Milton now. Completed over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Come on.
Running for it, Kamara. And they bring him down around the 34. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains. That's got to be so frustrating for them when you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. First throw for the backup now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Now Heineke to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is complete. It's Davis. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
The analytics are pretty clear, but it's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing it again here. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers take a second-quarter lead. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
10. Saints 3.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Jones. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That's complete. Here's Jones. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Velus Jones. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Jones. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. To the air, Haener. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward. From the gun on 3rd down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Saints looking at 4th and pretty far. Cade York now on for the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one inside of 30 yards. York knocks it through. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Heineke back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying again following the sack. Andrews has it, working downfield. Well, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. From the 41. Hits him on the out route. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw, Hayner. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Benjamin St-Juste getting up to end that play. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's going to push one deep down the touchdown New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here's Heineke. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. 3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Secures this in the 17. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. He's back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway and looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
It's a design boot. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Heineke. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
To throw, Heineke. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Saints twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, a give to Miller. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Chargers' 14-yard line.
Again, it's Miller. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chargers.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. 3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Here's Haener. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. You're good on the point after. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 20, Chargers 10.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
First down.
They go play action on 1st. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now off play action. Completed to Davis. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're going play action. Headed out right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now, Heineke. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. Heineke now. He drops it down to Harris. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard
Play action on first down. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So we're through 3 here. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does. And the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They're now set for first and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first
takes the handoff, now to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing, Haener. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints now lead by 10. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
27, Chargers 16.
Reed now to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Trying to work as fast as possible.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, Lance. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Lance. Put the body on the line for his team. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Chargers.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Lance. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
12 more yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Red 38. Set.
Back to throw, it's Lance. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Blaster, stay. Ready?
Now to throw. That's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Harris will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
Loss of 3.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Saints 4-yard line.
Come on, set. Hey, 45. White. Slide blue. 6. Mega. Steel. Black.
Here's Lance. And this This one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Incomplete.
Red,
It's now
yellow.
third
Here
and
we
goal.
go. Red, cycle. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they're